Well, hello everybody and welcome to Amsterdam Schiphol, where the sun is finally coming out again. It was getting a bit nippy, and as you can see on the image here, it is a bit dark, but I can assure you the sun is coming out, so we're gonna get some nice images. And also, welcome to this first video where you can hear me talk. Isn't that amazing? I figured maybe it would be nice to do a series of videos where I deliver a bit of live commentary, not too much. I'm not going to talk through aircraft noises. We're all here to see and hear aircraft. I'm very aware of that. So I'm not going to talk throughout the entire video, but just a bit of banter here and there. I'll give you some information about the aircraft taking off, and we'll probably record some birds as well in the meantime, because birds are cool, aren't they? Anyway, we are here at Schiphol, runway 24, and we got a beautiful day out here. So the sun is coming out, as you can see, lighting is pretty good, and we're already being welcomed by a beautiful KLM A330 300. My God, which is just incredibly loud. Anyway, that one, I will tell you, once my flight radar updates, is going to Calgary. I don't know where that is, but judging by the code, it's Canada. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just have a bit of fun. I'll talk every now and then, bit of banter, bit of fun, and but most important of all, we're gonna look at some beautiful aircraft here today. So guys, thank you very much for joining me, and enjoy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got something interesting going up. While the heat haze goes up as well, but it is what it is. We got an Airbus A330-900 from Delta Airways. Airways or Airlines, whatever, Delta, going to Minneapolis. So that's a 777-300ER going to Johannesburg, and it's rolling. What a cool and elegant aircraft that is. And look at that little turn it's doing for us there. No idea where it's going. I haven't had the chance to check it out. Oh, look at the wings wobble there. Yes. Ah, that's nice. Alright, let's have a look what's coming up next. Beautiful A330 from Malaysian Airways, A330 200 freighter, crossing the runway there. So cool. Always found them so interesting with the little bump on the front gear there. Looks a bit silly, but I don't know. It's unique, isn't it? Speaking of silly and unique, look at that. That's a foot, and actually I don't know how you pronounce, or well, how you say foot in English. It is, let me look it up. What is foot?
Foot.
No, no, hold on, I pressed the wrong one, hold on. It is?
Grebe.
Grebe. Oh, and I've lost track of it now. There it is. Hello. What a beautiful grebe. Alright, lined up next. I'm pretty sure hardly recognizable as an aircraft due to the heat haze. It is a Transavia A321 Neo going to Valencia. Alright, let's toss in a little bit more grebe action here. Look at that. God, what would you do if you could do that with your neck? Huh? I don't want to know, you bunch of perverts. Anyway. Beautiful bird, huh? Such an interesting design. I say design, but you know what I mean. I mean, nobody designed that. Well, hold on, I'm not getting into that discussion actually. Never mind. And we're right back with some more bird action. We got a little jackdaw. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful bird? Such intelligent animals as well. Yeah, very cool. Alright, next up we got a Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner from KLM going to Nairobi. And on the runway right now we got another 787-9 this time from Air Canada going to Toronto. That's wow, look at that, there's two of them. So what are they called? In English, I don't know. You probably know, whatever. It's a cool bird. It's got a long neck. Just don't end up into jet engine, please. Unless I'm recording. Then that's fine. And lined up on the runway, we got a Boeing 777-300 from Garuda, Indonesia, going to Jakarta. They got a long flight ahead of them. Something like, I don't know, 14 hours or something. Planes are cool and all, until you have to sit in one for over 10 hours. Unless you get to sit on one of those, which, I don't know, is it a Phantom or something? Yeah, I've no idea. I'm not that good with private jets. I mean, doesn't really matter anyway, does it? I'm never gonna fly in one. And rolling down the runway, we got a Boeing 787-9 from LATAM going to Sao Paulo. And up next we got a Boeing 777-300ER from KLM going to Panama City. Airport security just drove by. And then we're all laughing at me because I'm standing here without a shirt. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's warm out here, man. And I don't want to get a t-shirt tan. Anyway, here is a 777-300 from KLM, and I don't know where it's going. Coming up next is, I think, a Delta A330 900. Not sure where it's going. What a cool jet. Those big engines definitely suit the A330 very well. And so do the winglets. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, it's an Airbus A380. I was gonna say 30 there, but it's an A380. I've just looked at flight radar. It came in. It's not going. Alright, well that was a lot of excitement for nothing. Enjoy a Embraer instead. And next up we got an Airbus A320 Neo from EasyJet going to Belfast, and as you can see in the back there, some exciting heavies coming up as well very soon. But hey, let's give some love to the little guy as well, huh? Bloody hell, well that one was difficult to track. He was already in a bloody stratosphere when he came over. Up next, that definitely looks like a KLM 787. Let's have a look at specifics here. That is a 787-10 from KLM, and it is going to Willemstad in Curaçao. There's a helicopter way up there. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, it could be police, but I can't tell on this little screen. But he's up there high. Oh man, I really wish that went over this runway, but anyway, there's a privately owned Airbus A340. I think 600. Well, you can't win them all. And coming up next, we got a 737-800 from Norwegian Airways going to Oslo. Next up, we got an Airbus A330-300 from Delta Airways, or airlines, I keep forgetting, and it's going to Atlanta, Georgia. We got some magnificent clouds forming all around me. I'll show you in a second here, after this A330 is off the ground. I think they should work. I've plugged my microphones into my my phone because I don't want to get the lens off just to record some clouds here, but just look at that. Look at, oh, hold on. Look at those clouds in the distance, right? Big old puffy, fluffy clouds. They actually looked a lot cooler in a second ago because like those thin clouds were forming all around it. And then, yeah, just look at that, huh? How pretty is that? All those streaks. Definitely the wind is picking up now. But that is beautiful. Yep. And hopefully we'll get some cool aircraft again here soon as well, because it's been a bit quiet the last few minutes. Joining us on the runway, we got a 737-800 by KLM going to Helsinki. And another one passing in the background by the looks of it. Finally got something interesting here again. I've just been chilling in the grass for like an hour because there's just nothing going on this runway suddenly. But anyway, we got a 777-200 ER from KLM, and this one is going to Mexico City. And we got one of KLM's newest prized possessions joining us on the runway here. It is an Airbus A320-200 Neo, and this one is going to Stockholm. Duck. And lining up on the runway here, we got an Airbus A330-900 Neo by Delta, and this one is going to Minneapolis. And lined up on the runway here, we got an SAS or SAS, Airbus A320-200 CO going to Copenhagen. Alright, now here's an exciting one joining us on the runway. We got a Air China Cargo A330-200 freighter, and this one is going to Chengdu. And rolling down the runway as we speak is a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner operated by TUI, and this one is going to Oranjestad. And rolling up on the runway now is an Airbus A330-900 Neo from Delta, and this one is going to Seattle, which is a long flight, right? You're going from the Netherlands, from Europe, all the way to the United States, and then to the west coast of the United States. So you have to cross the entirety of the continent, which is, North America, not the United States. It's not a continent, but you know what I mean. It's massive, isn't it? Such a long flight. And we got yet another Delta A330. This time though it is an A330-300, though it seems the entirety of the Delta air fleet is here at Amsterdam Schiphol. Oh, well, most of them left at this point. This one specifically is going to Tampa. And lining up on the runway as we speak is an Airbus A220-300 from Swiss Airways, and this one is going to Zurich. Police helicopter is about to bust the tower. Boeing 777 from KLM, not sure where it's going, because I was too distracted by that police helicopter, which is still circling around the tower, by the way. Yeah, kinda dope. Imagine the view from there, huh? Well, you don't have to imagine it. I guess you can just follow Air Traffic Control Tower on Instagram. There goes that helicopter. Still circling around the tower. Come on, come my way as well, huh? Oh wow, he's hovering now. Look at that. Very hard to recognize at this point due to the heat haze, but rolling up right now we got an Airbus A320 200 from Lufthansa, and this one is going to Frankfurt. Is that a Falcon? Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. And off it goes. And we got a KLM 777-300ER, and it's going to Accra, which I don't know where that is. ACCRA. I'll look it up later. And she's rolling. And we got a few. And we got a few big guys coming up. We got a KLM Airbus A330 200 going to Lagos. And the KLM Boeing 777-200 going to JFK. And now we got a Saudi A330-200 freighter going to Jeddah. Right, we got something exciting coming up now. It's the KLM 777-300 Orange Pride special livery. Absolute beauty. And this time it is going to Vancouver. And next in the lineup we got a United 777-200 ER, and it is going to San Francisco. And next up we got a Malaysian Air Cargo Airbus A330-200, and it is going to Tashkent. Yes, there it is. There it is. Big boy coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the Airbus A380 800 from Emirates, and this one is going to Dubai. Well, it always is. I don't know why you say this one. There's only one line, and it always goes to Dubai. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and you know, if you did, like and subscribe the video. It helps so much. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.